9:21, it's time for the Volunteer Waterloo Region Spotlight. In the Spotlight, our good friend Chris Prosser of the Literacy Group of Waterloo Region. Good morning, Chris. How are you today, my friend?
Good morning, Glenn.
You do such great work on behalf of people that want to improve their literacy skills, their ability to infiltrate the workplace, to just to grow and improve, and I salute you for that. Tell us about, before we get started as to what you're looking for, tell us about the Literacy Group of Waterloo Region, your mandate, if you will.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And like you said, we're working in the region now for over 25 years. In 2024, we served nearly 400 learners, which is the most we've ever served. And traditionally, we started off, our roots started off as supporting the 1 in 4 adults in our region with the lowest levels of literacy. And we have just continued to work within the community, meeting the needs of the community, to now be still working with our roots, supporting those who want to learn to read, write, improve their numeracy and their computer skills. But we're also branching out now into working with adults who want to get their foot in the door in the employment world. So we have a number of employment literacy programs, from, like I said, always there to meet the need of the community, and that's where we're seeing a lot of success and a lot of feedback saying that we'll be keeping busy for at least another 5 years. So it's been really good, and we're looking forward to the new fiscal year coming up starting in April, and we've got a lot of opportunities open for the public.
You've got some new programs. We'll get to those in a moment, and you're looking for certain volunteers. We'll get to that in a moment. But tell me about, on a personal level, what do you extract from, your involvement with the Literacy Group?
I live in the community. I live in Kitchener. I've lived in Cambridge. We've got offices in both Kitchener and Cambridge. So we can see the challenges that are in the community right now with housing, homelessness, and access to food, poor health overall, and it is. There are many things as a network of community partners in the region that work together to support these individuals. But literacy and poor literacy is really a true root cause to some of those challenges, and it's often overlooked and not understood. And that's part of our challenge, is to bring literacy to the table and raise awareness in the community that yes, but if we can also support these people with this and that, but also raise their literacy levels, or even teach them how to add something to a add something to an email, or read that letter that came from their landlord that was giving them notice of eviction. All those kind of pieces, small as they are, really do help in the overall picture of individuals' lives. So that's what we do. That's our mission in the community. And like I said, we work shoulder to shoulder next to places like the food bank, Lutherwood, and those places who also do their part. So together, we're making a real difference in the community.
Among the many programs you offer, new programs involving Smart Serve certification. You call it the Smart Start. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so as you know, a number of locations selling alcohol has doubled since last year in Ontario. So there is a real need for people to get that Smart Serve certification, and it is all online, and it does require a grade 12 level of reading and writing and digital access, and there's a lot of people in the community who struggle with that. So we had devised, thanks to Scotiabank, who are our funders, we devised a program that will just give people that step up, that in-person training, that place to ask questions, to access the materials, but with an instructor, because like I said, it's all online, individual learning. But it also provides a token, 2 shots to take the exam. So the course itself is looking to start in March. We are registering people now. They can find the registration link on our website, theliteracygroup.com, or if they want to pick up the phone, they can call us 519-743-6090 and ask to speak to Stuart. and he will support them to register on that course. But we have a lot of connections, particularly with partners in Bingaman's, and we know that hiring is going to be starting very soon in the summer, and having your SmartServe certification on the resume really will make a difference in your hunt for employment. So yeah, give us a call. We'd love to tell you more about the program.
And at the core of what you do really is, the classroom instructor role. Tell us about that particular role and what you're looking for.
Yeah, so this is I know we've been very grateful to you to have one-to-one tutors on in the past, and the role of the classroom instructor or classroom assistant, I would say, is one of my favorites, because you have that opportunity to support a group, and you have that individual to support one of our students, but you can rely on having one of our instructors in there to take the lead. And as a classroom assistant, you would be coming into the class either in person or online. We have that flexibility, and it would be breaking off with individual students and then coming back to the class. It would be supporting the instructor with some activities, but never would you have the responsibility really of planning and leading the group. However, if it's something you see as something you wanted to try, we do have volunteer spots for classroom instructors. But again, all the training, all the resources and materials and everything is provided for you. All we ask is that you bring your expertise and your learned experience to the group. We do the rest. So I was speaking to one of the instructors the other day, Crystal, who shared actually with me how she's done teaching. She's taught a customer service class in the past, and she shared that she was so glad to be able to give back to support a group of adults with their employment goals in such a flexible way. She was able to do that in the evening for about 6 weeks, and that was something she really enjoyed, and she was grateful for the experience. So you don't have to have any teaching experience. We provide all the training. All we ask for is that you come with, like I said, your learned experience and commitment, and we'll support you with the rest.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but do you have a success story that you could share with us?
Yeah, so Crystal was one of them, but I can speak to a couple of volunteers who are working in the classroom now, and they're creating those relationships with a lot of ESL students. So we are seeing students of English as a second language, and it's just fascinating to hear the stories coming from the instructors who are learning and working with these students as they settle in the region, as they settle in Canada, and hear the successes that are coming out of this settlement, sharing those stories with their families, learning new things, and just that connection a born Canadian volunteer can have with a newcomer is just really magical. And it's even better that we're seeing now newcomers and learners, ESL students, coming back to us to volunteer, and we've got that representation of volunteers in the community to help with students who were in the same position before. So yeah, we're just really buzzing right now, and it's a fantastic time to be in literacy with lots of numbers, really busy, but still there's that demand to always help new people as they come through our door.
Chris, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, Glenn.
Chris Prosser, the Literacy Group of Waterloo Region. To volunteer, go to their website, theliteracygroup.com. That's theliteracygroup.com. And for more opportunities on how you can volunteer in the region, go to the Volunteer Waterloo Region website, volunteerwr.ca. That's volunteerwr.ca. My thanks, as always, to the hardworking folks at Volunteer Waterloo Region, Cameron Ty, Daniela Montoya, and the folks over there. It's 9:31.